Guys, gals, and everybody in between, this is Skylar, and I have epic bedhead at like 2 in the afternoon. Well, let's say 2 in the morning. It's light out! Anyway, like a year ago, I was asked to make a young FtM binding and packing video. And I never got around to it, because work and stuff. So I figured I'm gonna go ahead and make it now. I'm actually like I'm not binding anything right now because I don't feel good. But it's just I just don't feel good. Anyway, in my opinion, tips for young people that are transgender and binding or wanting to bind, absolutely do not use ace bandages. I don't care how desperate you are. It will hurt you. Please do not. I used ace bandages and I hurt the shit out of myself with those. Anyway, don't use ace bandages. If you want to bind and you are, a young FtM trans male, my recommendation is getting a sports bra, 2 sports bras that are a little too small for you. And this is, of course, if your parents or guardian or whomever will not get you a binder, or if you haven't come out to them and you don't have your own job, you don't make your own money, and you can't buy that kind of stuff. Get 2 sports bras that are a little too small, and wear one normally, and then wear the second one backwards, so the back of it is here, and put them on the tightest rung you can go. I had a friend that did that, and it worked. It works a little bit better for smaller chested trans men. I had no luck with it, but I've seen good results from several of my friends that have done that. Also, I know you can buy cheap binders on like eBay from Japan, and they look just like tank tops, so you might be able to get away, like if you have a little bit of money, or if your parents, offer to buy you clothing. Buy some of those if you can. Other than that, the only tip that I can really give you that I know of is to wear just a little bit baggier clothing, other than the double sports bra thing. In my first kind of binding-ish video, I talked about underworks. If you're smaller chested, then that'll probably be good for you too, like the underworks. Under Armour compression shirts. You might be able to get those, and those might help you a little bit. I know that they were the first binder that I ever kind of used. They weren't, compared to my underworks, they were not good at all. But, it helps take away the curves. I was also asked for a young FtM packing tip. I didn't start packing until like 2 years ago, and then I fucked up my packer, so I don't have it anymore. And once you don't have your packer, I didn't wear it a lot when I had it, but once you don't have your packer, you realize you kind of want it. And I haven't had the money because I got on T, and the blood work cost a lot. It was like $530. So I've been broke since I got on T, but that's okay. Pardon me. But packing tips, sorry. You can, in your boxers, a tip that I can give you for that is, if you wear just normal boxers, use like one of those long like socks that goes up your leg, and like You can put another sock in it, a smaller sock in it, but basically make it look, you know, cylindrical, I guess. I had a friend that did this. Sorry, my dogs are barking at a squirrel. And then safety pin it to the inside of your boxers. Another tip with the same kind of sock technique, if you wear boxer briefs, safety pin it to between the two flaps of the boxer briefs, because you know you have that one flap and then you have the overlapping flap, and you'd have to pull them apart to urinate if you had like an STU or something like that. Safety pin it to the inside of the, like, to this flap on the inside, and then so it'll basically be curving down, and that's a good little pocket. There's a way that you can make for your packer when you have one. There's a way that you can cut them, and you hem it up so you have like a little hole, and then you put your packer through that, and it sits between those two flaps, and it looks really natural. It feels really natural. It feels really good. Other than that, I've seen guys use like a condom and put like, I've seen several things like hair gel, sand. Seen a couple guys put like cotton or like cloth in them. I've never tried them, honestly, but because I've only had my one packer, and I don't faux pack. I don't use anything besides packers. Like, so I don't pack because I don't have my packer right now. Or I don't have a packer at all right now. I don't use anything to pack with now, which kind of sucks. I'm so sorry. I don't use anything to pack because my first packer was a packer, and it doesn't feel right without using an actual packer, so I just need to buy another one. Another little fun fact tip thing, like, I have days where I love to take pictures of, like, myself. I get a little conceited. Not bad, because I really haven't been a fan of myself for several years. Anyway, when you take a photo, what I've noticed is that, and it was actually a friend of mine that gave me this tip, if you want to look more masculine, like, I have a fairly roundish jawline, kind of, I don't know, I think it's round. I have a trans friend that's like, I would kill for your jawline, and I'm like, what about my jawline? But jut your lower jaw out very slightly, like, this is me. Okay, I'm gonna go into selfie mode. This is me, like, normally, you know, just hanging out and taking a selfie, because this is how I take selfies, because fuck it. You jut your bottom jaw out just very slightly, and it ends up being something like, see, the difference is very, like, normal, and then jutting it out. The difference is very subtle, but in my opinion, it actually does make you appear more masculine. I have several pictures that I'm doing that in, and I love them. They're like my Facebook profile pictures and shit like that. So, I mean, again, from this angle, normal, and then jutting it out. I don't know, it makes me feel like it's a little more masculine. I might be wrong, but it makes me feel good. Anyway, yeah, this video is like 10 minutes long. I don't think I have anything else to say. I haven't really seen any changes. If you guys see or hear any changes, let me know in the comments below. Because I have like 17 followers, so I hope that some of you watch this and actually will give me some feedback. Because I don't know if any of you know me or whatever. But, you know, if you know me, that's cool. But, like in person. But other than that, just leave me comments. I know you guys don't see me a lot, so I figured y'all would be the ones to notice the changes more than like the friends that I hang out with every day. Even though I love them and I trust their opinion, but still. So yeah, this is Skylar, and those are my tips on packing, binding, and selfies, I guess. I don't fucking know. Anyway, alright guys, love y'all. Peace.